from Bogota, Colombia, South America. Since 2006 we've been together and we sing in English, and you do rock in English from South America with love. In December last year, we were like, what are we going to do with our next album? And Julio Correal, our manager in Colombia, he said, I know Phil Manzanera. We should send him a demo to see if he can point us in the right direction, maybe with someone or whatever. So we sent the demo, and he told us, I really would love to produce you guys. Come to London in January.
This is production number 51. In fact, I swore I wasn't going to do any more. In fact, I told Enrique Bunbury last year that I'd done 50 productions. That was it. I was quitting. So he's going to be rather surprised. But the fact they're from Colombia, I have a very special place in my heart for people from Colombia, obviously being half Colombian. And you know, it's time that another aspect of culture and the arts from Colombia came to the fore. It's about time.
We wanted to come to London since we formed the band, so now we're here recording at Gallery Studios, our second album, so each day is great, just the feeling of being here in London recording our music. Hitman's Story was a song we did very quickly, and then Cherry did the lyric. It's talking about something, at the beginning was very movie-like, sort of cartoonish, but then it's also a reality of our country.
You don't want to be around if I have to shoot you down. In my book, it's your turn today. Gunshots gonna ring all night.
They sing in English, and why not? There are no rules in rock and roll, and with the internet and just the whole world getting smaller, there's no reason why a band from Colombia couldn't be just as successful singing in English as a band from France or Italy, or the ones that already are successful like CSS from Brazil. And I think there's a band in Spain, Dover, who've been incredibly successful in Spain singing in English for the last 10 years. So it's a bit of a challenge, and also I recognize that Andres was a fantastic drummer, and as the old saying goes, you're only as good as your drummer.
Get on and get on, I'll make you see the light. Get on and get on, the stars are not that high. Get on and get on, let's make some space.
Get On It talks about just having fun. If you're in a good mood to party, you should put Get On It. Yeah, get on it.
Well, the kind of sound that they're really heading towards is a much heavier sound than they started out doing. So it's combining that with the fact that they're not scared to do some pop music, you know, just like there is on the U2 album now, or Coldplay or something like that.
It's more interesting now because at the beginning, I mean, you're always like the sum of all your influences, and now each time it's getting more and more mixed, and so I think that's the sign that we're getting to a nice place with the sound of the band now.
They're very good musicians, and what's lovely about them is that the rhythm section has a groove to it, as well as being technically proficient in the sort of European way. They've got that sort of Latin, just got it, groove.
We were very fortunate to play with Muse. It's like our one of the bands we like the most. Nowadays, not so much, because Cherry plays news all day long at the Flash, so we're tired. We're getting tired, but there were like U2 and News were our heroes, and well, they went to Colombia. They loved our music. They said, "Go ahead, guys," and it was a great night we will never forget.
These days, for a band to make it or to have any impact, they've got to be able to play live as well as work in the studio. They've got to do everything, really. It's very hard in the sense there's a lot of competition, but I think, there's a lot of people in the world, and I think you've got to think globally as well. And the great thing about the Hall Effect is that they do come from South America, and they can play in South America, they can play in Mexico. There's a lot of Latinos in America who speak Spanglish and who understand English and Spanish.
There's no limits for the Hall Effect, hopefully. We want to show people that they can find a soft song or a head-banging song in one of our records, and that's great, to have many options.
Spin me. You're so